Hi everybody, holiday season's here. It's going to be Christmas pretty soon. This may be one of two videos I'm going to make today just before Christmas. Maybe last thing I do before Christmas, depending on what comes around. But just wanted to wish everybody out there a Merry Christmas. Some music on in the background here. This is Bob Dylan's Christmas album. If you can stomach it. It's called Christmas in the Heart. I'm still waiting to get this on vinyl. It's like, I like to play it for fun, you know, because hearing Bob Dylan with a croaky voice singing standards of Christmas is pretty entertaining. So anyway, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. This video is going to be just basically vinyl finds of all kinds. I got different artists here all together. And the next one I'm going to do after this is probably going to be maybe a Beatles and Elvis combined. So let's start with this. This is something interesting that I found. It's a bag for Record World. This was a store that used to be around. It's not around anymore. And used to buy 45s. Somebody must have bought a 45 in here. There's a price tag on here. It's hard to read, but I can read 1983 as the year, which is kind of late in the game. But whoever thought that it would get to a point where you start looking at old bags that you used to put your records in and think, wow, this is really nice to have. I want to keep this, maybe hang it up. That's the point we've gotten to now because it's such a rare thing to have general record stores around. Anyway, get a load of this that I found here recently. This is Johnny Cash's first album. This is an original and it's in pretty good condition. It cost a bit, but it was worth having. I really wanted this. It's in such great shape. The record itself too, which is on Sun Original. There you go. Sun Records. So, I know they did this as a reissue not too long ago, but I really didn't want the reissue, I wanted the original one. I'm not big on reissues unless that's the only way to really get them. So, we have that. And, next one here is My Boyfriend's Back, the original album by the Angels, and didn't really know any of the songs going into this. I like the song My Boyfriend's Back, but they do other songs here like Someday My Prince Will Come and He's So Fine. They do their version of He's So Fine. And A Night Has 1,000 Eyes. So I kind of played a little of this first and I kind of liked what I heard. Smash Records. Listen to Dylan in the background trying to get through the song. Alright, now we have this one, which I was happy to find here. It's The Shocking Blue. They had a hit with the song Venus. This is their album. I think it's just called The Shocking Blue. We got also the label is on the Colossus label. There we go, nice to have. I played this already, really loved it. Really liked almost every song. I don't know why the woman singing this song, I guess she's, I can't really even say it, Mariska Veres? I don't know why she's not considered more important in the rock world. I don't know, I like her. So, there's that. Now, I found a bunch of dollar albums for $1 by Melanie. I like Melanie, some of the songs I've heard from her, So I figured, I don't usually pick up dollar albums, but just for $1, I figured I would listen to these albums and see if I like them enough to upgrade them. Because for $1, just for a listening experience, you can't go wrong. So, I'll give that a listen. because I'm not really happy with dollar records in general, unless they're in nice shape. These aren't too bad, but something like this one, I would probably try to find a little less dirt on the cover if I really like this. Of course, I love the song Brand New Key, which I grew up with as a kid, and that's on here, you know, so... last one I have here is this one. All of these for $1. So you can't really go wrong. Woo! Anyway, this is funny. I bought this mainly for a laugh. This is a Harpo Marx album. Harpo. And I had a Harpo album that I found in another video that's on my thumbnail. With my luck, this will be the thumbnail for this one here. He plays harp music, and it's good to have on in the background. It's kind of very mellow. Not something you'd listen to intently, I don't think, but I like it as background music. Okay, now I've got some Frank Sinatra 78s. This is a 78 10-inch record. The old Columbia label. And that's not the only one that I have of Sinatra on 78. Got a couple of other ones. Frankly Sentimental. It's the same label, Columbia. There you go. Then we got Sing and Dance with Frank Sinatra. There we go. Same label, right? Yep. And I picked this up. This was a record by Ginny Simms. Ginny Simms sings Cole Porter songs. Now, I picked this up a lot because 2 reasons. For one thing, my girlfriend really likes Cole Porter, and there's some good titles on here that I like. Another thing is, Ginny Simms, I remember her from being in a Abbott and Costello movie. So, and this is on a real old-looking label, Royale label. And I like how it says on the bottom, long playing Unbreakable. You know, one day a while ago, some time ago, I was in my record store, and there was a lot of records that came in, and there was this one envelope from Polygram Records, and the person who was selling these records to the store, actually, you know, he brought a collection in, and it's hard to concentrate with this. It's funny. Oh my God. Oh. So anyway, it was a Polygram original envelope that some sealed records from Polygram came in. And who do you think the artist was? Connie Francis. So I had all 3 of these albums already, but these are sealed and never opened. So that was the first one that was in this package. There you go. There you go. Italian. Oh, it's a bit. This is the Italian favorites, and this is the big hits. Boy, time goes fast. That's it. Oh no, I have some 45s. Oh, how could I forget? I got some 45s here. Now this is a record that's very common, and yet I couldn't find it. In all the years I've been collecting records since 2011, haven't been able to find this. It's a Three Dog Night common record. It's Shambhala, my favorite Three Dog Night song. And there it is. Now, all the flea markets I went to, record stores of all kinds, never found this 45. It's not rare, not hard to find. How did I get this? I still didn't really find it in the wild. I actually had the guy that works in my record store go down to the warehouse one day, and he came up with this. Here's another Three Dog Night, but this is a white label promo. This is a Joy to the World white label promo on Dunhill. So it sounds pretty good. I heard that already. Picked up a picture sleeve of Elton John doing Little Genie. You know, one of his later songs that I liked. Billy Joel, Sometimes a Fantasy, 45 picture sleeve. Then for like a buck or two, I found this. It's a little EP by Bobby Goldsboro. I'm gonna have to turn this down. Maybe I'll leave it. Anyway, you don't want to miss Dylan. Anyway, I like the song Honey. Don't really know anything else by Bobby Goldsboro, but for a buck, I thought it was pretty cool. And this is like a white label thing too. I don't know if this is rare or unusual. Bobby Goldsboro, Honey. It's got, it looks like 6 songs on this. It was really an unusual piece, I thought. Back is blank. So, here's a good song for Halloween. It's on the Brunswick label on the 45. It's called The Mummy by Bob McFadden and Dorr. So there it is. Kind of a novelty song where you got a mummy there singing, "I'm a mummy, watch what happens when somebody walks up to me." Let me scream. I don't know if you know that song, but it was good to find. Here's another white label promo. This is Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, and Joan Jett's finally getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's excellent. She deserves it. The woman lives and breathes rock and roll. She's the essence of rock and roll. Look in the dictionary into rock and roll. It's Joan Jett's picture. Here's Little Liar. This is a Little Liar on Blackheart Records, the promotion, white copy. One side is the LP version, and the other side is what they call the Baby Tush mix. So I got another white label promo coming up here. This is Cher, and Cher is doing a Dark Lady, one of my favorite songs of hers from the early 70s. Promotional copy. You got, you know, one side I guess is stereo and one side is mono. Don't really know if I detect any difference. Here's another 45 that I bought, which I thought was interesting just because I've never seen the sleeve for this. It's not a song that I particularly like much, but it's okay. It's Alan Sherman, Hello Mother, Hello Father. and I never really found this with a picture sleeve before. So I figured, hey, that's cool. And then I have another EP from Johnny Mathis, but this is really a nice condition. And what I like about it is every song on here I really like. This is like a nice, concise, nice condition original EP on the old Columbia label. But he does songs like It's Not For Me To Say, Chances Are, Wonderful, Wonderful, and The 12th of Never. So you get like a lot of good songs on here. And I think this time, that is the end. So anyway, I'm probably going to make another video following right after this one, Beatles and Elvis. Thanks a lot for watching, and Merry Christmas.